Agree or disagree? Yep, no gimmicks, no tricks. We don't do it. No trickery. We might be tricking, though. All right, anyway. Where are we at? Agree or disagree? This should be a fun segment. We have about 5, 6, maybe 7 videos. Agree or disagree? We're going to start with this woman right here. And she's going to say or ask or say, what's the difference between a marriage without God or with God? All right, so we're going to start with this woman right here. Her name is Jackie. Let's see what we got.
What's the difference between a marriage without God and with God? Without God, marriage is a contract. With God, it's a covenant. Without God, it relies on your natural human abilities. With God, it relies on his supernatural grace. Without God, it's about your earthly happiness. But with God, it's about your earthly holiness and your eternal happiness. Fulton Sheen said it takes 3 to get married. You, your spouse, and God. And that kind of marriage will be really strong.
All right, shout out to her right here. Somebody said the real challenge, he says, having money makes it easy to get bitches. Not really. All right, but he says the real challenge is just doing it without your wallet. Do you want a challenge? Are we here for a challenge? Gentlemen, shout out to Bumpy. I want to ask you something. Are you trying to make getting women a challenge? All right, we'll get to this video in again. But I'm trying to get men to understand you have bigger things to challenge. You have bigger challenges in life. You have bigger obstacles in life. You say getting money and having money get women easier, but the challenge is to get women without money. How about you go get some motherfucking money? That's a bigger challenge. How about you go get some money? Like, why can't you beat that challenge? Niggas is out here challenging themselves to try to go get women without money. How about you challenge yourself to go get some fucking money? Why you can't do that? Right? Like, why don't you do that? Why don't I hear men saying that? Niggas is challenging themselves to get bitches. Like, why? Why would you do that? Listen to me. Why would you do that? Why, if you're broke and the man has money, you tell the man, get the woman without the wallet. Why would you do that? Like, this doesn't make sense. Right? Why would you do this? You guys are idiots. You guys are idiots. Like, come on, bro. You can't continue to sell that proposition. You're selling men to make a challenge out of something that doesn't need to be challenging. Ninja, this ain't a skills challenge. They're just like, well, it's a challenge of skills. Obviously, it's not a challenge of skills. It's a challenge of resources. Jesus Christ, you guys are some crazy individuals. These niggas, man, you can't help certain men. You can't help certain men. They cannot beat themselves. Well, this ain't a challenge game. Getting women ain't a challenge. This ain't a sport. This is not a sport. My life challenges far outweigh challenges to get women. Brothers, wake up, man. Wake up. I mean, you guys are really hustling backwards. Hustling backwards mentality. You just be like, let's challenge. Let's make it a game. It's not a game. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't play games. All right? I'm not a player, and I don't play games. This is not a challenge. Okay, come on, bro. Challenge yourself to be better. Good Lord, have mercy. All right, so anyway, look at him. He in there, Mitch ass ninja. We got a Mitch. Bumpy-licious. You talking about your herpes? You talking about the herpes on your little salami? All right, look at him. Bumpy-licious. He's a loser. We got a loser. You see, hey, everybody type Bumpy-licious is a loser. No, don't do that to you. That would be bullying. Look at Bumpy-licious, the loser. Mitch, the Mitches have been identified. Right? The Mitch has been identified right there. He wants to make a challenge out of women. But I got money. Okay. I don't see you donating. Where's all your money? You don't donate to my show. All right, Mr. I got money. I got money. The bigger challenge is to get women without it. Ninja, this is not a challenge. Ninjas is challenging themselves by getting bitches. All right, good Lord. All right, there goes the losers. All right, anyway, let's get into it. Agree or disagree? We'll play the video again. All right, here we go right here. Mitch ass ninja. All right, goodness. Stop making women a challenge, bro. They're not that challenging. They're really straightforward. Let's get to it. He left. All right, boss up, Ninja. All right, look, let's get into it. Let's play the video again. Agree or disagree? Here we go.
Marriage without God and with God. Without God, marriage is a contract. With God, it's a covenant. Without God, it relies on your natural human abilities. With God, it relies on his supernatural grace. Without God, it's about your earthly happiness. But with God, it's about your earthly holiness and your eternal happiness. Fulton Sheen said it takes 3 to get married. You, your spouse, and God. And that kind of marriage will be really strong.
All right, there you go right there. All right, so let's put a poll up on this one right here. This woman says, and you see in her video right here, she says God is between man, woman, and, did I get it right? Marriage is between man, woman, and God. All right, that's what she said right there. As you guys know, I say there's no God in marriage. There's absolutely no God in marriage in America. So this does sound decent. I appreciate this. I'm not to be pissing on religious people, but is marriage between man, God, and woman. All right. Do you agree? Damn it. What's going on here? Agree, disagree. All right. You can see my backstage. All right. Damn. All right. I got my backstage up. That's not good. All right. I'm glad I'm demonetized. You would have saw all my money. All right. Here we go right here. There it is. We're going to start a poll. Backstage, underage. All right. Here we go right there. Here we go right here. So agree or disagree? All right. I did that once on my YouTube when I was monetized, and everybody saw what I made per month. Now you know I'm demonetized. All right. So here we go right there. Without a doubt. Do you agree that it is, not it should be? Do you agree that it is between, like today? Let me see here. Where we at? Where we at? Man, woman, and God. Like, do you agree that it is today? Not how it should be. Not how it should be. All right. So anyway, right there. We got 55% believe they agree. Marriage is between man, woman, and God. All right. So shout out to you. As you guys know, there's no God in marriage. You're married the state. So if you agreed, you actually might be wrong because marriage is man, woman, and the state. It's not God. All right. So if you get married in America, this is my lesson to you today. That marriage is between man, woman, and the state. It's not man, woman, and God. Now, you could have a religious ceremony, but the religious ceremony does not overpower the state. The state is who you ask to marry. You don't ask God. You get a marriage license through the state. When you get a divorce, you don't go to your church. You don't go to God. You go to the state. So you might have a covenant and you might invite God into your marriage, but Christians have just as high of a divorce rate than regular people. So secular people and Christians, divorces are almost on par. They're almost on par. There's no difference between Christian people divorced, because we're supposedly Christian country, if you will. Okay. There's no difference between the divorce rate of Christian people and secular people. They're almost on par. So if that's the case, you as a Christian, you can get divorced under the state. So the marriage is not between man, woman, and God. It is man, woman, and the state. All right. So yeah, you're going to have to, even if you agree with it, you got to disagree with what she's saying here, because she's not putting people in the best conversation right here. All right. She's not putting in the people, like she's not helping you avoid divorce. She's not helping you get helping you get your marriage right in the church, but the marriage can still falter outside of the church. You understand what I'm saying? Like in our world, she's saying that the Christian church makes your marriage stronger right there. And that kind of marriage will be really strong. Technically, no. It's almost at the same rate these type of marriages end in divorce. Right? That's not. So the truth is she's wrong. That's the truth. I mean, you can take it or leave it. But the truth is she's wrong. That doesn't make a stronger marriage. It should make a stronger marriage, but it doesn't. All right. So, yeah, there you go right there. That's your lesson for today. We're going to take that poll down. All right. You still exposed to the family court and the marital system. So it's false. It's false. All right. So here we go right there. Agree or disagree. Get married younger and sooner and have more kids. This is Kevin O'Leary. Here we go.
I wish I'd had my kids 10 years earlier. Family is everything.
All right. Listen. When you get married through the state. I don't care what it used to be, gentlemen. You guys are doing shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you already lost the power. The marriage in America is not God. It is man, woman, state. You guys are conflating what it should be and what it used to be to what it is. In America, it's man, woman, state. Today, you're trying to all say what it should be and what it used to be. This is why you Negroes are losing. It is today, man, woman, state. Not what it used to be, not what it should be. It is today, man, woman, state. So she's wrong. You can't disagree with it. Get married today, and it will be man, woman, state. All right? God created marriages, not man. Get married today, and it's man, woman, state. Look at these guys. All right? You know, this is why y'all losing. You're not getting married under God. You're getting married under the state. In America, it's man, woman, state. Today. Go get married today. As a matter of fact, the reason why you're not getting married is because the state gonna kick your ass. So it belongs to the state. It's not under God. You're gonna learn. The very reason you watch me is because you know the state's gonna whoop your ass if your marriage fails. So God is marriage between man, woman, and state. Not what it should be, not what it used to be, not what it is in the Sky Daddy's Bible. It is man, woman, and state. That is the marriage. Now, agree or disagree? Here we go. Kevin O'Leary.
That's what it's all about. And I urge them, listen, it's not about money. It's about your future. And I never thought that way. I waited till I was 36 before I even got married. That was a mistake. And I realize it now, and I love my kids. But, boy, I wish I had more time with them in a younger age. So anybody listening to this, forget about money when it comes to kids. Find somebody you really like that you can live with for the rest of your life. Because the worst thing for money is getting divorced. And half of marriages in America fail, not because of infidelity, because of financial stress. So I feel like I'm some kind of a mensch. You know, I'm a marriage counselor now. Get married sooner, have more kids. I wish I'd had my kids 10 years earlier.
All right, so this is Kevin O'Leary. He says he's a rich man. He said he's got married at 36, probably had his kids in his late 30s, early 40s, and he wanted to have more kids. So he's telling you to get married sooner. He wish he had his kids 10 years sooner. 26 would be those years. And he says, have more kids. This is against the messaging of the NWO, if you will. All right, he says, jump into it. Marriages do falter. Yes, man, woman, and the state is who you're getting married to. And should you get married sooner? So Kevin O'Leary, should you get married and have kids sooner? All right, we're going to hold it at disagree or disagree. Disagree or disagree. Agree or disagree. Kevin O'Leary's statement here. All right, should you get married and have kids sooner? That is what he asked. All right, there it is right there. I wonder what the comment section says. All right, married, hell yeah, I'm dating my best friend. Having kids, no. He says right here, I want to enjoy my life and live life, similar to John Cena's views. Travel, see new places, meet new people, race my cars. So no kids for him. Yes, family is everything. And to anyone questioning having kids, it is the best decision. I love being a mom so much. We have a woman right here. Family is everything. 100% agree over here. Having kids has brought me much more joy and happiness than any other hobby or trip ever has. And we have another family right here. For sure agree. Just wish we had more money to do more trips. All right. Don't have kids with little money. Nice try, Diddy. All right. I'm not sure what that means. And this is the truth. Billionaires tell people to forget about money when it comes to having kids. All right. There you go right there. Easy for a man to say. Even for a man to say, Kevin, he says right here, but yes, I agree, but 2 is enough. All right. Another woman says, no, I don't agree. All right. So as you can see, it's somewhat split. All right. There we go. We're here. And most people disagree right now. All right. So shout out to you brothers right now. Most people disagree. Okay. Next one. Agree or disagree. Hoes make the best girlfriends. Okay. This should be interesting right here. Hoes make the best girlfriends. We got most people disagreeing on. I'm sorry. Yeah. Most people disagreeing. Hoes make the best girlfriend. Let's go ahead and see if we can get there. You see him on the board right there. Hoes make the best girlfriends. All right, here we go. Let's play them.
Dated a lot of hoes, man, and it's not a problem until you psychoanalyze it. I think dating hoes is the best because a hoe is the greatest girlfriend you'll ever have, but they're also the worst ex you will ever have, and I think that that's why they get a bad rap. A hoe is a girlfriend. They've spent so much time around dudes. They just kind of like know dude shit, which is nice, honestly. It's cool having a girlfriend who knows how to play 2K as long as you don't ask her who taught her how to do that. Hoes listen to the best music because they spend a lot of time in that passenger seat and they can hit that Shazam every time they hear something new. Dudes are always showing them new songs, so they come equipped with nice playlists. Hoes are the best to go out with because they're easy to please. They're just happy to be there. You can give a hoe a McChicken and they'll have a smile on their face. Try to give a prude a McChicken. Watch what happens. They'll get mad at you. Hoes are the best people to have conversations with because they're funny, they're entertaining, they're great listeners, and at the end of the day, they're like really empathetic people. Like I think hoe stands for healer of energies because after you talk to one of them for a little bit, you just feel good. The only problem is when you break up, man, you got to remember who you got with. It doesn't matter if you were with her for 3 years, 24 hours after that breakup, you have been replaced. You might take a week, just a week off the relationship, and then you want to get back together with her. You got to be cool with understanding that during that 7 days, there were 35 people who were waiting in line for 3 years, and
that's actually
they
true.
had a fast pass during that week. You got to be cool with that. I've dated a lot.
That last part is really true, what he was talking about there. He's dated a lot of hoes, he said. Hoes make the best girlfriends. Do you agree with that? Wow. I mean, that is a bold statement to make, but he said he was spitting some truth in there. If you have a girlfriend and she got around, all right, which a lot of y'all do got a girlfriend that used to get around, you just don't know it yet. All right, and she used to get around. Soon as you take a step back, another guy gonna be in her place. All right, so as soon as you break up, your whole girlfriend gonna get folded up the next day. He's telling some truths there. There was a lot of things that does sound like the title sounds crazy. But let's just make this understood. Let's make this understood. Most women out here, they doing 304 activity out here. Listen.
In these streets.
All right, they doing 304 activity. So it's hard for you to say you don't date hoes. I would never date a hoe. Dude, you guys are dating hoes right now. So don't say you never dated a hoe. You're dating hoes. I mean, some men married hoes. That's just not even a conversation you want to have. If you want to challenge me in it, look at her phone. Look at her past. She was out there in a hoe phase. All women have a hoe phase. So you dating a 304 more than likely. Like there's a 90% chance you dating a 304. All right, so a reformed one, a repackaged one. If she a single mama, she was out there at 304. So don't be like, I would never date a hoe. You dating a hoe. You dating hoes. Now, really, I think he's kind of being, this is like a skit. So he's kind of trying to make sense out of something. He's going viral related to it. But he was talking about some short-term dating, some 304s, and he did make a couple of valid points. Yeah, I don't know. I would not agree that hoes make the best girlfriends, though. I'm going to tell you that. Just on the title alone, I'm going to say no. They're not going to make the best girlfriends. They're toxic. They're going to gaslight you. They're definitely going to cheat on you. And as soon as you turn your back, all right, soon as you turn your back, they're going to be doing hoe shit. Yep. All right, but committing to a hoe is very, 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 very dangerous, treacherous territory, all right, to go to. So most people disagree with that one. You guys are in the disagree spirit, I see. All right, but committing to a 304 when you know she a 304. And by the way, hoes be having some crazy toxic punani. Like, it be crazy. They be throwing that ass in the circle. All right, disagree or agree. if she got any of these tattoos, it's a red flag. All right, so let's go ahead and play it.
You got these tattoos right here. Stay away from her, my boy. You got the back piece tattoo, thing going down the spine. She been through a lot, got neglected by her dad, loves getting back shot. If she got any type of flower shoulder piece, she's gonna tell you she's healing, she's damaged. Don't fall for none of that shit. She is definitely the skis. Butterfly tattoos. These are the worst ones. If you got anything relating to this, or this, she's certified top smoochie. Everybody knows her. Back in high school, they used to be busting her shit down the locker room and she just be getting her shit cracked.
All right, shout out to this gentleman here. Yes, he says if she got these tattoos, certainly right down the neck, for sure. This was a bust down. You already know she was a bust down. She was a busted baby for sure. If she got that neck tattoo, absolutely for sure. She got any of these, yes, the dragon tattoo right down the spine. She might have even been a former stripper. Yeah, I mean, she might even been. This is maybe a former stripper. Sometimes they have their pimp name on their neck. All right, if they were a stripper. But yeah, this is not indicative of somebody who's going to make good, rational decisions with your life. You're really rolling the dice with a woman that has these variety of tattoos, not just the tattoo, but these. Now, the flower one, I'm not sure. The flower one, but tattoos are definitely a risky proposition when you're dealing with women. I see guys do it all the time. They'll have the whole baby mama and she be full of tattoos. All right, but you know she going to be a skeezer. You know she was a skeezer, and he just said it. Butterfly tattoos. Yeah, these are all definitely skis activities. She definitely was a 304 at some particular point. So, again, look, guys say that they would never date or commit to a 304, but you see guys with, I see guys with, that's their baby mama got all them tattoos on her, right? And that'll be his baby mama. Now, you know they got a toxic relationship. You already know. All right, the big black, oh, look at these fat rolls. What is that? Oh, that's her hand. All right, but yeah, any neck tattoo, that's done. All right, agree or disagree on that one. Yes, indeed. Shout out to that guy right there. Agree or disagree on the tattoos. Those particular tattoos. All right, agree or disagree. Would you hire this nanny? Would you hire this woman as a nanny even if you were married? All right, so let's talk about this woman here. Apparently, this woman is going feral. And the original post right here, it says right here, this Colombian nanny is a perfect example of this practice in New York. So they were talking about something specific. What was the specific? Do I have the specifics? Oh, it says right here. I might not be able to get the post. It says, my mom, where's the post at? My mom was a nanny for this little white, blonde, blue-eyed baby. And his very rich parents left him with my mom so much, and it says right here, that he only spoke Spanish and only exclusively wanted to eat my mother's Mexican food. So here it is right here, a Colombian nanny, which is very, very common in places like New York, the Hamptons. These are called au pairs. All right, au pairs. So au pairs, for the broke men, are normally nannies that come from another country that does have a nanny culture. And most likely they're going to come from another country, typically Europe, Germany. Well, Europe's not a country, but European countries like Germany, sometimes Swedish, even Colombia, South America, even the Latin American countries and Spanish-speaking countries. So much that these kids, they speak half Spanish, half English, and so forth and so on. Now, you seen the woman. She's allegedly 20 years old. And this is belonging to a married couple. They say many of these nannies do be involved in affairs. I got crime and law shows that will show you this, that these women end up getting dicked down by the husband. All right. Let me see here. They get dicked down by the husband. The husband eventually going to dick her down. Let me see here. Hiring this nanny as married couples. Because the nanny is, even her hypergamy is going to go crazy. The nanny might want to take the wife place. I got so many stories related to this nanny dynamic. All right, where the husband ends up wanting to have an affair with the nanny, and the nanny's 18, 19, vulnerable, and the wife is like 30, 40, career woman, and then the nanny's raising the kid. Would you bring this nanny? Ladies, where are you at? Would you bring this young, hot piece of calico And Caliente Calico, would you let this woman nanny your child? All right, I'm coming home from work early. All right. All right, I'm coming home from work early every day. Bitch, do you have a work meeting tonight? Me and the nanny going to dinner with the kid, and I'm going to fold her ass up real quick. But you asking for her, brother, that's going to be a divorce. Or somebody going to get killed. I'm going to just let you know right there. Somebody going out. All right, somebody is getting killed, bro. Somebody going to be leaving that house in a body bag, a meat suit. Somebody getting poisoned. I dated a couple of au pairs. All right, when I lived in Newport Beach, on dating apps, au pairs would be on dating apps. And what they would do, and even seeking arrangements, au pairs would be on seeking arrangements. And so they would have basically very difficult schedules. All right, and what will happen is they'll be working like 6 days a week, and they'll work all day, and they will get like, you know, a couple of hours out a night. But they can't be out too late because they were au pairs. They had to be up early in the morning helping with the children. So au pairs are out here. They're out on dating apps. So if you live in like the Hamptons, New York, Long Island, Suffolk County. Suffolk County. If you live in, you know, where they're going to have wealthy people, the parts of Martha's Vineyard and shit like that, you're going to find au pairs on dating apps. But their schedules are real messed up. They only have like a few hours a night that they can get out. Most of the time they live in the house, if not all of them. They live in the house. DC, Washington, D.C. So you can get some au pairs, but they don't have a lot of time. They certainly can't have a relationship. And a lot of them be in 3 or 4 activities. All right. They be doing 3 or 4 activities. So they sleep around with the little time that they got. So they'll dip out of the house between 7:30. They got to be back by 9:30. And they got to get, you know, and they can't be out there because like they ain't going to be out late at night partying because they got a family and their family's entrusting them to their kids. So they not out partying. So they come in, they get in and out. They dip out, they dip in. They can't have a relationship with an au pair. But you also have a lot of these au pairs that do practice hypergamy, and they'll try to move in on the wife. Yes, indeed. All right, so right now, most of the men agree. Most of the men agree to hiring that au pair. I wish I can have the ladies vote on this one. All right, I wish I could have the ladies vote on this one, but a lot of them be European freaks. All right, they like to get busy. All right, that was agree or disagree. Let me go into the super chat. Check me out on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel for the best morning live stream every weekday. And of course, we're back for the evening live streams as well. Check out the times and the featured channels on this channel right here. And also the links are in the description box. I will see you there.
New world order.